So let me hit record. And okay, so this is our Team Succeed call, and today is November 2nd. Yeah, November 2nd. I was just thinking of that tonight, that we have like 6 or 7 weeks until the holidays, okay? I have like 6 weeks until my first Christmas. Who's ready? Not. Who's even thinking about Christmas? Not at all. So this year is going, oh, Mindy's like, yeah, I might be. Okay, let's get into the meat of this. Let's just do some announcements. Okay, if you guys didn't see my post earlier in the Team Succeed page, there's a lot of different things that are coming up. So the first and foremost thing that I want you guys to make sure that you're aware of is that our new Coach Basics training is going to be starting next Monday. So a week from today, we are going to start another 30-day group that will work you through the Coach Basics process. So if you haven't been on a Coach Basics group or haven't been a part of it or haven't worked yourself through the very basics of the business, basically what it is we give you a post to think about every single day and we give you an action step. So we give you something to do every day. We tell you what to post on your page. We give you encouragement. We make sure that you tag us in it. And so it really kind of gives you an idea of the value of challenge groups. Do you really believe, if you're selling a challenge pack, do you yourself really believe in what a challenge pack has to offer? Because that's a lot of it, you guys. If you're having a hard time selling something, most of the time it's not that you don't have the belief in it, but do you really believe in what you're selling and what you're giving to people? And do you really believe deep down inside that it can help somebody? 9 times out of 10, when somebody says, I'm just scared to approach them about it, it's that I don't know if that you've found that passion about, yes, it can change this person's life. And you really have to just step outside of your comfort zone and be like willing to be okay with, doing that. And so we talk about those types of things. We talk about, conversions between a customer and a coach. And we talk about how to do that. We talk about handling objections. We talk about, overcoming price objections, whether it's a program objections, how to run challenge groups. We do everything. And I think Jolene's in this group that we're working through. And Jolene, would you mind just giving a snapshot of what you've learned and has it been helpful for you, and just having the accountability part of it, and just share a little bit with everybody else, because this is going to be available for anybody in my downline. Okay, there was a link posted earlier today about how to register. So if you haven't gone through it and you're not encouraging your new coaches to go through it, I highly recommend that you do that. You've been a coach for 2 years. If you haven't gone through it and you don't have those things mastered, I would definitely go through it. So make sure that you sign up. Make sure that you have your team sign up. Promote this in your team pages and get people to start it. If you don't want to do that big of a group, that's okay. Okay, there's probably 12 people in that group-ish. So if you are a team leader and you have people on your team, okay, then you should be leading a Coach Basics group. If you've been doing this and you have coaches that have some interest in doing it, you guys should really be leading your own groups, okay? But if you're not to that point yet, definitely step in. I mean, the Coach Basics group is
what I do with my edit.
filled out. Okay.
Listen,
All right.
I should take
I'm trying to see where there's feedback.
or should I go to bed right away and then get up
Hold on 1 second.
early and take a trip?
Okay, so Jolene, would you go ahead and share just a little bit about,
Sometimes I know I don't like to go to bed.
there we go. Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now, I think.
What I liked about the group that put me out of my comfort zone, telling me what to post every day, because, when you're new at this, it's like, are you posting too much? Are you posting not enough? And with the guidelines, like, I think today was the Shakeology. So I did like a like a split picture with candy and then the Shakeology, and said, it helps me to stop craving the sweets so much that I, divulged in over the weekend. And just putting my story out there really helped. Like just putting my story, I got 3 people in a challenge group that I just started yesterday, which wouldn't have happened because I don't think I would have put myself out there.
So you felt like you were prepared more so than what you were prior to?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you would encourage a new coach to go through it, or somebody that hasn't gone through it, and maybe you're struggling with, how to run a challenge group. I mean, all the basics of being a coach. You would highly recommend they go through that, right?
Oh yeah, it was so helpful because it really, I didn't know where to start. Being new at this, I didn't know how to start my business. So, and I have, like I said, I have 4 people in a challenge group that I started actually yesterday. And I think all of it was because of going through the coach basics and the posts and everything and just putting myself out there.
Yeah, and that's great. And Jolene's done everything that we've asked her to do, like to the book. Like she is a poster child for what we want in there. She's doing a great job, and she's seeing, like, she had 4 people, in her challenge groups that started yesterday. So, but here's the deal. If you sign up for it, you guys, I know that it's easy to do, but it's also easy not to do. If you sign up for that, okay, I want you to have your coach, if you have your personally sponsored coach, be a part of that. I'd like them to be in there with you, because it does get hard for me to manage everybody. So just being able to go in and comment on things, and we like to have you, assign, or your coaches, and then always make sure that you're getting them your weekly stats. So we encourage you to do the business activity tracker every single week and turn it into your coach and go through it, have conversations with them, because it's too much. Like, I don't want you guys to have, 4 calls with me a week. That's not what I want to do. I want you guys to be working with your team, working with your upline. On doing that, we will provide the supportive environment and the feedback and the information. But if you commit to it, then commit to it. Okay, that's all I can say. Your business isn't going to grow if you sign up for it and you work 2 days out of the 30, and then you come back and say, why the heck did that not work? Okay. Sorry, I've been holding all my cuss words back today, so sometimes they pop out. Why in the world did it not work? And you really have to be evaluating yourself. Okay, did I put my best foot forward? Did I get the most out of this group? Because, I see a lot of people, new coaches, who start something and they get a little overwhelmed. They let themselves get behind, and then they just say, oh, well, I'll just sign up for it next time. And then they end up signing up for it for 6 times and never finishing it. Okay. So if you sign up for it, make sure that you're committing to it. I know it's just a Coach Basics group. I know that you can do it or not do it, but definitely if you sign up, put the most that you can into this group, because it's a lot of, it's a lot of heart and soul that goes into it. There's been a lot of, top coaches. The Coach Basics program has gone from a 60-day program into a 30-day very focused program with, some of the top coaches who have gone through that. So they have given us their feedback. They have given, everything that they're doing with their teams, and they have given that training to us as leaders. So we want to make sure that everybody is taking full advantage of that. Okay, so that starts the 9th, which is next Monday. So make sure that you guys get signed up for that as soon as possible so that we can get started with that. Okay, the other thing I want to talk about was the challenge pack updates. I was kind of surprised at the 21-day fix. I kept hearing that size was going to be the workout, the size and the size kickstart, but they carried over the 21-day fix. They also have the 21-day fix extreme. Okay, those are $140. So for those of you who are new, that's pretty fantastic, because you get Shakeology plus the program, basically for $10. Because Shakeology, of course, is $129 at $140, so you get basically the program for $10 if they do it. So then you have those 2. Then you also have, I feel like repeating myself. I had a call last night, same thing. The 21-day fix extreme and 21-day fix regular program with the kickstart, which is the 3-day refresh. So they get their 3-day refresh, Shakeology, and then their program. Then we have the size challenge packs, and I believe with the size challenge pack includes the portion fix containers. If you weren't aware, anybody can order the portion fix containers at any time, the meal plan and the containers. Okay, it's called Portion Fix. It's under nutrition. If you guys didn't know that already, you don't have to have a 21-day fix, but you can order just strictly the Portion Fix container. So if you have somebody that's doing T25, or if you have somebody that's doing PIO, PIO is a little bit similar in the terms of the structure of the nutrition plan, but if you have somebody that's doing like Insanity or some of the older programs, or maybe doing the club membership and wants to have access to the containers, they can just purchase that individually. Okay, so that was something that I didn't know for quite a while, and then I kept seeing it. And then another coach was telling me that, yeah, that's available. So that's exciting. So they have size and the portion fixed containers that are available for you guys for $140, I believe, right? Is that right? Or is it 180? I don't know. Check your breaking news section on the right-hand side of the page. Okay, any questions about any of that stuff? The other thing I want you guys to be aware of is that I am going to be running another coaching sneak peek group. Okay. This is a 5-day, open forum for anybody who's interested in being a coach. So I'm going to run it on the third week of whatever day that is. Is that the 16th? Something like that? Is that the 16th? Whatever the third Monday is. I don't have my calendar in front of me. It's on the other table. But that third Monday we'll start 5 days, so Monday through Friday. It's a sneak peek. Again, we've talked about this before. So if you have somebody that you know is on the fence about coaching, or you want to invite, start thinking about that now, and who you're going to invite to that group, because that will come up pretty quickly. You know, the 16th of November is not that far away. So we'll have that, and then we'll have a 30-minute webinar that Wednesday of that week, so that they can attend a live webinar using Zoom, and they can, learn more about it from Katie and myself. You can run your own group if you want to. I don't really care how you want to do that, but it is nice to have somebody like, Katie and myself, who have talked about the business for a lot of years, and kind of know how to talk about it, to do that for you guys. All right. Any questions about that? Anything else you guys have? Any updates? Any successes? Let's celebrate some successes this week, this month, whatever. It's a brand new month. I hope you have your goals set for yourself. Anyone? Anything small or big? Brooke, I got a new coach on Saturday. Woohoo! That's exciting. That is exciting. Okay. Now, that's awesome, Brooke. I want you guys to feel more comfortable about being comfortable with cheering yourself on. Okay. I want you guys to, what Summer's always taught is like really, 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 hone in and celebrate your successes, big or small, and really cultivate what she calls sprouts, okay? And that is, well, I only had one challenger this month. You had a challenger this month. Celebrate those things. It's just like we talk with our customers. I only lost 5 pounds in 21 days. Well, 5 pounds, you could have gained it. You could have gained 5 pounds. You could have not done anything. You could have not started a fitness program. You really have to, people have I'm bad about this myself, is just, always putting the things down that don't seem like they're big, right? When they're not big. Okay. If somebody drank, 90 ounces of water, I'm going to drink now, you drink 90 ounces of water. That's amazing. You should, so I want you guys to get more comfortable with celebrating the small things. Okay. If you I don't even know, whatever it is. If you completed your business activity tracker for this week, or you had a coach call, or you invited somebody to look at doing what you do as a coach, all of those things have to be celebrated. And I want that to be part of this group. So if you have anything to celebrate, or if you have anything to pat out anybody on the back, I want you guys to make sure that is shared here, because those are big things. Okay, let me go to my messages. Okay. I have zero problem patting myself on the back. Good job. That's awesome. Okay, way to go, Brooke. Yes, that's awesome. I'm working with 2 new people that didn't have active coaches helping them. No benefit from it now as far as income, but I count it as a win since I'm helping them on their fitness journey. They are making the switch for me for accountability. Absolutely, Nicole. That's great. Okay, from CC to everyone. I started a new Instagram account for my health and fitness, and it's getting really good response. That's exciting. Instagram, I'm just starting to kind of look into Instagram. It's kind of it's interesting. There's so many things that you can do with Instagram. It's crazy. So that's exciting. Congratulations. What else? Anything else, you guys? Oop. Okay, a couple more here. Oh, yeah. I do. I'm still going through it. I actually, I'm probably just going to do a series of different videos. I'm actually bought her, Sandy Krakowski is a social media guru, and I've been learning more about Facebook, and it is insane how much social media knows about you guys for us. I mean, it's insane. I mean, they know you. I look at my Facebook page and I can tell what pages people are on, what pages their friends are on, what they're liking. I can tell what their median household income is. I can tell you what they're buying. I can tell you what pages they're reading. I mean, it's insane. I mean, I like not on an individual basis, but because they don't give that, but just where everybody's hanging out on social media. It's insane how much people they know about us, which is scary, right? It's kind of scary. Okay. It does creeps I mean, it's just the way it is. You know, I was learning, this is totally off the subject, but I was learning about how when you go to like Amazon, like Sandy was talking about that she's going to be a grandma in January, and she probably hadn't bought anything, through Amazon Baby or anything baby in 20 plus years because her son is fully grown. And she's going to be a grandma in January. And so she bought some stuff, a whole bunch of baby stuff off of Amazon.com, right? For her grandchild. And it just like in the last couple of weeks, she's really started to notice that she's been getting baby stuff in the mail, like in the snail mail. Okay. So what she said is like, that's just, I mean, she knows how that works, like big credit card companies and big industries, they have millions of dollars of budgeting. So what basically happens is MasterCard, Visa, all these companies, they sell your information to, Amazon and to Pampers and all these bigger companies. And so when you buy something from Amazon, they know that. Then they start marketing to you through snail mail, through Facebook. And you guys will see sometimes, have you ever done that on Facebook? And this is not even a business building topic, but have you ever noticed that when you go search on something like on Zappos.com and all of a sudden you go to Facebook and the same shoe shows up on the right-hand side of your page? The exact same shoe, exact same size. Okay. It's insane what you can find out about where people are hanging out and what they're buying and what they're purchasing. And anyway, so totally, Brooke, back to your comment. I'm absorbing it all. I'm trying to learn all of that stuff. And so I think, I would like to do a series of training different videos because it can really overwhelm a lot of people. But there's a lot of things that you can learn through the social media aspect of it. But okay, so any other questions? Real quick, I'll check the chat one more time. Yeah, it creeps you out. Okay. It's just the reality of it. All right. So I want you guys to think about now making a plan to finish the year strong. I want you guys to put on your thinking and strategy hats, marketing hats, and I want you to think about how you can grow your business from now until the end of the year so that we can start off January, the first of the year. So I want you guys, I highly encourage you, if you haven't, and this is okay if you haven't, is to sit down and figure out for the next 2 months when your groups are going to start, okay? When you're going to do what, okay? Because it's really important if you don't set a challenge group date and you don't decide what you're going to do in November and December for your challenge groups, thinking ahead what programs are coming up, what types of things. Again, we have, December something, the Hammer and Chisel is going to be released, a huge thing. So what I'm focusing on right now is getting into using the 21-day fix. Of course, if they don't want to use that, that's fine. But what I'm focusing on is running 2 groups this month. Okay. So I'm starting one next week, and if I can get enough people into it, and then I'm starting one on the 30th after the holidays. So you have to really sit down and really figure out what works for your schedule and set your challenge group dates. Okay, so set out, when are you going to start your inviting? Because, as I say, every week I'm saying it's a week later and we're a month, closer to the end of the year, and it just goes crazy fast. So if you aren't sitting down and planning for it, it's just going to pass you whether or not you're ready. So you guys really do need to sit down and make a plan to grow your business. So set a challenge group date. And set at least 2 weeks in there, a week and a half to 2 weeks before you start your group, that you start inviting people to join your challenge. Okay? Factor in there everything that you need to do in terms of the coach basics, all of that stuff. Those are plans of how to grow your business. So you need to be thinking about what is your plan for the end of the year, realistically for you. Set some goals for yourself. Okay? How many of you have set goals for November? Some of you, I can't see you, so I have no idea. All right, it's November 2nd, okay? Your goal should be set on October 31st for November, okay? I was guilty of it. I didn't get it done till the end of like November 1st, okay? So what I encourage you guys to do is what is going to happen between now and the end of the year for you and your business, and commit to that, okay? Commit to it. No ifs and buts are about it. Just commit to it, okay? Plan all your groups. Like Nicole said, plan all your groups out through January. You know, you have to think around the holidays. You have to think around Thanksgiving. You have to think around Christmas. You have to think about, you know, the first of the year celebrations. What types of things can you do? What types of titles can you have? What types of things can you focus on? You know, one of your challenge groups could be like a holiday maintain, don't gain program, or a turkey trot. You know, like, you know, what kind of 5-day challenges can you do? That's something simple that can help people stay on track. You know, right now we're doing a 5-day post-Halloween challenge because I know people have a bunch of candy in their house like me, and they're trying to stay away from it now that it's, you know, come and gone. And what do you do with it? You know, and how do you give them a meal plan? They're trying 5 days of Shakeology. How creative can you get to get in front of the most people between now and the first of the year that you can? But you have to be planning. You have to be ready for that. Okay, so set your challenge groups for November, for December, and January around the programs. Again, Hammer and Chisel will be out probably the first to second week of December. I don't know if I've seen a start date or a final date for that or not. Okay, so you might say, well, I don't really know who to talk to. I've really exhausted my list, or something like that. Okay, every week there's a new training tip in your news and training section of your website, of your Coach Online office. This one is one I want you guys to go and I want you to check out, because it's called Creating an Endless List of Prospects. This is how to build your list. How do you find new people? Where are they hanging out? Okay, how to add new friends. Who can I talk to? How to expand your list. So there are some different training topics in there. I think there's actually even a call in there about how to create an endless list of prospects for your business. Because if you do not have a contact list for your business, let me just say, you don't have a business. Okay, it's a hobby. And hobbies are fine. I'm just telling you, if you want to grow your business, you have to have a list of people to talk to. So you always have to stay in front of people. That's, again, why we talk about social media and why that is so important. Okay. One of the things I would encourage you to do is go through that training. Have you guys seen it yet? It's in your Coach Online office. There's a section on, it's called how to start, how to create an endless list of prospects. That's what it's called. Okay, so I want you guys to go through that this week and check it out. Let's see, what else was I going to talk to you guys about tonight? I think that was about it. Looks like we have about 4 minutes, and I want to, set a plan for how many coaches that you want to sign up this month. What's your rank advancement? Do you want to become an Emerald coach? Do you want to start getting those leads, earning Success Club 5 and earning those leads beginning of the year? Oh my gosh, yes you do. This is the busiest time of the year. You want to maximize those customers. So you want to, 1, earn an Emerald rank. Okay, if you haven't already, sign your husband up, sign a good friend up, and with Shakeology, you're Emerald. Okay, then start to earn Success Club 5. And I don't know if you guys listened to this call with, I can't say her name. Is it Sadi Alamente or something like that? She was last week, talked about finishing the end of the year strong and how to do that. She talked about, oh gosh, I just lost my train of thought. Craighead. Oh my gosh. She talked about this great topic and it totally just slipped my mind because I was thinking about something else. What was I talking about? End of the year. Oh, I have no idea. Do you guys ever, the ladies who've been pregnant, sorry, Michael, you guys ever have that where you're just like, you just space it off what you were talking about? I know. Okay. I know. Oh, the sneak peek is, I think it's the 3rd, it's like the 16th, whatever that week is, the sneak peek. Okay, what type of goals is everybody setting? Sales, recruiting, network, challenge groups. It really just depends. what I like to do is, I know what I was saying, is that I know this was back to the challenge groups about or Success Club, about how she calls it the 3 Lives Club. Okay. If Success Club freaks you out and it seems like it's so like cut and dry and it's just like, oh gosh, I could never achieve Success Club 5. Okay. Does it still seem overwhelming for you guys when you think about that? Success Club 5 or 10? Okay. That is what I was talking about with this Saudi. I was trying to remember her name, and then I forgot what I was going to talk to you about because of her name. So that was from last week, the National Wake Up Call. There's a recorded call. It was good. And she talked about how she and her team have designated Success Club as no longer Success Club. It's the 3 Lives Club. Okay? And so what it focuses on is helping 3 new people every single month or get on a challenge pack or start, their business. So at some level, 3 people every single month. And that's really all you need. That is all you need. You need 3 people to buy a challenge pack or help 3 people get started, as a coach, okay? Or a combination of the 2. Or the performance line, helping somebody change their lives. So if you can remove that Success Club, if Success Club is like one big, hairy, scary goal and it overwhelms you, then just eliminate that in your terminology and just say changing 3 Lives Club or name it whatever you want, but change the name of it. And I thought that was really good because I think so many of us set goals of earning Success Club and it's like, oh gosh, 5 points, 2 points for this, 2 points for that. But really, if you just sit down and you say 3 people, that would be, if they each bought a challenge pack, that'd be 6 points. Okay. So if you, in 30 days, let's say of November, if you need 3 people, and we can look at probably about, 1 out of every 10 of those people are going to say yes. And you're only talking to 4 people a month, you're poop out of luck, people. This business is all about numbers, okay? So if you can sit down and figure out, okay, if you want 3 people to say yes, that means you're going to have to talk to a lot of people. Like I'm talking like 30 people to get 3 to say yes sometimes, okay? And that doesn't mean those people who say no are going to just be like, no, leave me alone. I mean, maybe some of them will, but no usually means not right now. I'm not ready. Okay. But that doesn't mean in 2 months down the road that person isn't going to be ready. So again, that follow-up process. But anyway, 3 Lives Club, change 3 lives, help them get started, share your journey, tell people about what you're doing and how you're getting fit through the holidays and how you refuse to just be stagnant with your fitness through the holidays and just, how many people, start talking about how crappy they've ate. I'm just going to throw my hands up in the air. I'm going to start in January. Okay. You need to talk about, because most people do that, you need to talk about how you are not going to be doing that on social media. Share more of your fitness program. Share that you went and did a turkey trot on, the day of Thanksgiving. This is the time to promote what you're doing, and that is you are leading a healthy lifestyle. You are doing something that not everybody else does. So capitalizing on that and inviting people to join your group. So Robin, back to that question, I like to set how many new people, how many lives I want to change. Okay. I set usually coaching, how many coaches I'd like to add to my team. I like to have rank advancements. So how many people on my team can I help rank their, advance their business or earn their goals? What else? How many new people I can talk to about Shakeology? Just a lot of different things. I mean, that's basically what I do. And of course, for the end of the year, I set an end of the year goal too. And then build from there. Just kind of reverse engineer your goals, you guys. If you sit down and you say, I want to make Success Club 10 or you want to do whatever, Chalene Johnson talks a lot about reverse engineering your goals. So taking what you want to have happen and the outcome and then figuring out, reverse that and figure out what you have to do in terms of activities to get to that point. Okay. So if you want Success Club 10, that's 9 people-ish, you're going to have to talk to a lot of people. Okay. About joining your group. But you're not going to have those people commit to that if you're not committing to an exact date of your challenge group. Okay? Whew. Okay. Running out of space in this tummy. Anyway, what questions? Okay, so everybody's a professional. Nobody has questions. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Open. You guys can unmute yourselves. You don't have to type it out. Andrea, you got a nose twitch. You have a question. She's got a question. I'm just happy. Okay, promise me that you guys are going to set some goals. Okay, set some goals. You can share it. Find somebody to share that with. If it's your upline coach, if it's me, if it's this group, if it's, whatever it is, share it with somebody, because when you have a goal written down, then you're more likely to achieve that and to work towards it. So write it down, get your list of when you want to do things. The Coach Basics group is coming out, and just make a plan to grow your business, okay? But don't overwhelm yourself. Don't kill yourself, okay? Enjoy the holidays.
Renee,
Okay. Yeah.
when did you say your coach sneak peek was scheduled to be?
It's the 3rd. What is that date? Cindy, do you have a calendar in front of you?
It's the 16th, Renee.
Okay, it's the 16th of November.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yep, we'll post that in the group. But that's when you guys can invite your friends, family, contacts, people that you've had in your challenge groups that are posting, are rock stars, that are doing amazing, or just somebody that wants to, get a discount on Shakeology. You don't honestly ever know. You kind of have. I always have an inclination of who's going to enjoy it more than just strictly the discount. If somebody says, I will never in a million years, ever, 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 unless I was, scraping, honey off the sidewalk, do sales. I would never do that. Okay. I don't totally just open that up, but if I kind of deep down inside think that person has had good success, love Shakeology, talks a little bit about it, on their social media, then I sign them up for a coach as a discount. Because this last month I had a coach who has been in my challenge groups for a long time, refound fitness, loves it. Just kind of strictly wanted the discount. They wouldn't want to be overwhelmed. And now all of a sudden, like, she got a taste of helping 1 or 2 people. And she's like, I love this. I want to do this. I want to help as many people as I can. I'm excited about it. I love being part of the groups. I love being part of the trainings and how I can help people. So you never really, really know. So invite them to that group, and then, we talk about, how to earn money and how to rank advance and what it means to be a coach and what it means not, it doesn't mean to be a coach, that you have to be a fitness professional in shape. Obviously you can be, none of those things to be a great coach. So we just really kind of, part the seas and let them see, face to face, up front what it means to be a coach, and kind of take that burden off of you guys. Okay. As a reminder, I'm no longer, just for clarification, because it's just something like something else I had to do on my plate. I upload these videos to our Team Succeed YouTube page. Any trainings, any videos, any of that stuff, you guys go to that. This is going to be uploaded there from now on. So if you want to share it with your team, you'll have the link. Go to YouTube, subscribe to this channel, and that way you guys get the updates of when it's available. Okay? Sound good? All right. I wanted to see who. Okay. Hold on. I'm seeing who, Andrew. The winner of the book is Andrea.
Really?
Andrea, you're going to have to read a book.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I'll read it. Yay.
All right. You don't have the energy bus yet, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay. We'll have Cindy send that out to you this week so you can have it. But congratulations.
Awesome.
All right, you guys. Thank you.
I
All right. I'll make sure that you do. All right, you guys. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you soon, okay? Thanks for coming. Good night.